With key states turning blue for Joe Biden, the Trump campaign is heading to court. Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Georgia are now facing lawsuits to stop the vote count, while the state of Wisconsin may have to recount its ballots.
The campaign claims the vote counting process has not been fair. 7 investigator Ross Jones is live tonight at the TCF Center with more on all of this. Ross.
Dave, Glenn, good evening. We know that Michigan has gone to Joe Biden tonight. Georgia and Pennsylvania could follow suit. And tonight, the Trump campaign is laying the groundwork to contest the election.
And under Michigan law and other state laws, we are allowed to have meaningful access, and we have been prevented from having that.
The Trump campaign today filed lawsuits in Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Georgia that claim campaign observers didn't receive the access they needed to oversee this year's election.
They have prevented access and the transparency that is required under the law.
The Michigan lawsuit claims that a poll challenger from Roscommon County was prevented from watching the counting of absentee ballots, but it does not say where or when this happened. Michael Traugott is a professor at the Center for Political Studies at U of M and says any lawsuit like this will face an uphill battle.
Any proceedings would have to begin in state courts, and they would have to involve a charge that a state law had been violated, a statute. I don't think that that's a likely strategy, a very potentially successful strategy.
Trump's lawsuit wants all ballot counting to stop, even though most ballots have already been counted. And here in Michigan, Trump lost.
The charge here is that somehow these paper ballots, these mail ballots, were returned in some fraudulent manner, but there's no indication at all that that's the case.
In a press conference tonight, Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson said the lawsuit is baseless.
Yes, I do believe it's frivolous, and I'm really gratified, as I mentioned, that our elections on Tuesday were smooth.
Now, in the midst of all that, the president did send out a tweet tonight saying that he's going to be claiming the electoral votes of Pennsylvania, Georgia, and North Carolina, even though, again, those ballots are still being counted. He also said he's going to be claiming Michigan's, even though earlier tonight the state was awarded to Joe Biden. We're at the TCF Center tonight. I'm Ross Jones, 7 Action News.
The saga continues. Ross, thank you.